I'm Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, you've just found me, that's great. Please give me a like if you enjoy the vlog and subscribe to my channel. It helps it to grow and helps YouTube get my vlogs out there so that other sewers get to see me as well. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you from the bottom of my heart. There are ladies out there who watch and comment on every single one of my vlogs, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. So today is Monday Make Some Plans, and what I've made last week is what we're going to go through first. But before we do that, I just want to do my weekly small channel shout out. And the channel that I found while I was down on Anglesey last week was a channel called Sewing Seams with Debs. I'll put the info up there. She is such a fun vlogger to watch and so inspirational. She does an awful lot of upcycling, which is something that I want to try and get into. So give Deb a watch. She's an Australian lady, so she's got a bit of a twang for us UK watchers, but she has such enthusiasm, and I've been watching her vlogs right from the very first one, and boy, did she hit the ground running. So that's my small channel shout out. If you don't know what the small channel shout out concept is, myself and Sequin Girly have set up a hashtag called #small sewing channel. There's the hashtag. So the idea is, if you are a small sewing channel, use that hashtag, and then people who want to find new sewing channels can search the hashtag, and lots of small sewing channel vlogs will come up. And there are over 100 of them on there now. So I am overwhelmed with the response to this. It was just a little idea that I had one morning while I was watching one of the huge vloggers, and I thought, do you know what? We need to get the small guys out there a little bit more. What can we do that YouTube aren't doing for us? And I thought of the hashtag. So if you're a huge vlogger, a medium-sized vlogger, or more than 2,000 subscribers, the hashtag isn't for you to use for you, but you can use it if you mention a small channel as a shout out in your weekly vlogs. So that's another way that we can get the small channels out there. So as I said, Sewing Seams with Debs, give her a watch. She's my small channel shout out for this week. So let's have a little chat about what I did last week. If you've not seen it, I took part in the Friday Sews Day Today, where we recorded a little bit of what we'd done, some sewing, some not, every day of the week. And I will pop the link to that vlog below if you want to go and give it a watch, and you can actually see what I did last week. But I will tell you anyway. I'm very lucky that I own and run a holiday let on the island of Anglesey, which is in North Wales. And I had blocked out a week to go down there myself, because in the summer we don't get to go there. It is a business, and it was booked solid. But we're coming into the winter months now, so I'm hoping to spend a bit more time down there. I went down with my sister-in-law and bestie, Sharon, and we went down and we stopped at Cheshire Oaks, which is a designer outlet village just off the motorway, which is a halfway point down to Anglesey. Now, I did buy a jumper, and that's the only clothes that I bought for myself. And I also bought a pair of gorgeous Michael Kors boots. Actually, I'll just go and grab them, then you can see, because they are to die for. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Just jump back up on my stool. Being a midget and bar stools don't go together. Oh, anyway, I've got the boots. This is them. I know it's not sewing, but couldn't resist sharing them with you. They've got the Michael Kors design on them and an MK bottle on the front. They're a very impractical cream colour, but I've decided that this winter, normally I wear loads of jeans and jeggings and jumpers, but I'm on a mission this winter to change up my style and wear more dresses. So I thought that these would look great with a pair of thick tights. I've got a load of snag tights to use, and I'm going to make some dresses and wear these boots. Watch this space. They are a bit stiff, so I need to walk in them around the house. Does anybody else do that, to wear their boots in? So they're my boots. Let's get on with the sewing chat. So as I said, I went down to Anglesey with Sharon, and Sharon stayed from Thursday through to Saturday afternoon. So Thursday we did Cheshire Oaks. I got a load of Christmas shopping done, which was fab. And it's my niece's 21st this November, next month. And I got her a lovely present. I hope she likes it. Can't show it because there may be the odd chance that she watches a lovely Aunt Christine doing her vlogs, but who knows. So Imogen, if you're watching, I've got you a fab gift. Can't wait to give it you. Okay. And then I just got a few bits and bobs for Christmas. So it was good. I got myself a jumper in Monsoon, my favourite shop. And it was only £21. And I do struggle making nice jumpers. I can knit, but it takes forever. And the fabrics that you can buy, the knitted fabrics, you just can't get anything quite that nice. I am trying to find some. If you know somewhere that's got some amazing knitted fabrics, please let me know. I do know somewhere that's got some, and I'm resisting buying it. And it's Fabric Godmother. I'll pop a few images of these knit fabrics that they've got in. They are recycled fabrics that have been made into wool and made into a knitted fabric in Italy. They are designer dead stock. And what a brilliant recycled fabric that is. Beautiful. I had a quick look last night, put about 3 of them in my basket, and then I've walked away because I am trying not to spend too much money on fabrics before I go up to the Stitch show, Knitting and Stitch show in Harrogate next month. So I will just leave them, I think. But they are nice. If you're looking for some knit fabrics, definitely have a look at those. So when I was in Anglesey with my mate Sharon, we went to Cheshire Oaks, and we also did a spa day. Well, we had a facial on the Friday at St David's Spa, which is just down the road from my bungalow. And that was lovely. And then we went into the Tavern on the Bay and had a nice lunch. And then in the afternoon, we went back to the bungalow. Sharon cut out a memory bear that she wanted to make, and I started on my peony dress, which I'm wearing. And I will put some images up in a bit, and then you can see what it looks like. So I made the peony dress. And it was a journey. A real journey. It's my own fault. I didn't twirl it. I was super confident that I could get it to fit in this gorgeous popping pink leopard print Viscose Twill. And I did. But boy, was it a journey, as I've already said. I cut out a standard size 12, did all the shortening that I always have to do for any pattern because I'm 5 foot on a good day. So I shortened the bodice where the bodice shortening line was by about 1 inch. The main skirt, I think, by probably 3, maybe 4 inches, and then the ruffle at the bottom by 2 inches, just to keep the balance between the main part of the skirt and the ruffle even. So that's a lot of shortening. Shorten the sleeves a little bit, but not a lot, because these are 3/4 sleeves on the pattern and I've done it as a full length sleeve for the winter. And I thought, right, I'm good to go. I checked the measurements, checked the finished garment measurements, and I was happy. Merrily sewing away, got to a point. Now, the one thing I didn't do, and I should have done, was try the bodice on once I'd sewn it together. Just the main part of the bodice, and then I would have realised, but I didn't even do that. Don't know where my head was. I was in holiday mode on Anglesey. That's where it was. So then, did the skirt, didn't put the ruffle on, put the zip in, thought, right, try it on. There were no sleeves in, thankfully. Tried it on, and it was huge. I wish I'd have taken a photo of it, because on my face, oh, so crestfallen. So, what did I do? And the other thing, the bust darts were nearly round my waist. Well, my high waist, so seriously low. So I had to sort that out. So I took, the neck on mine is higher than it's meant to be. It is a high neck, but mine's extremely high because I took 1 inch off the shoulders to bring it up so that the bust darts were then in line with my boobies. And I took, oh my God, a lot of fabric out of the sides, and you can see there's still quite a bit of give in it, but it's not meant to be a super fitted top, and it's comfortable and I'm happy with that. But I must have taken 1 inch out of each side. Easy, maybe more. At the underarms, it was here under the arms where it was massive. So I did that. I managed to cobble it together. And then the skirt was fine, matched it all up. Job's a good one. Tried it on again, and I felt like the waist was still too baggy. I didn't want it tight, but I didn't want it looking like there's no waist there. So I then, cheekily, rather than undo it all again, took the sides seams in by 1/2 inch on each side at the waist, and I'm happy with the fit now. So while I've been talking, you'll have seen me doing my happy twirl. Will I make the Peony again? Absolutely. As a dress, I love it. Oh, the last thing I didn't do, I don't know where my head was. I know I always have to do narrow shoulder adjustment, didn't do it. Now, luckily, the sleeves are meant to be quite high up so that your shoulder sits in the sleeve. And that's how they're meant to look. But mine don't, because I didn't do my narrow shoulder adjustment, but because of that, I've got away with it. They are on my shoulders, but they're not sat where the design is meant to be. So if I do it again, narrow shoulder adjustment. I've written all this down, so fingers crossed I'll get a better fit next time. And I'm seriously thinking of going all the way down to a size 8. Maybe grade out to a 10 at the waist. But actually the waist was big as well. God, I don't know. If you've made the Peony dress and it came out big, what did you do? How did you get round it? What size? Did you go down a size, or did you go down 2 sizes? Because I'm seriously thinking I need to go down 2 sizes with this pattern. It's come out huge for me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a secret size 8 and I didn't know it. Not a cat in hell's chance. Absolutely not. In my dreams. So that's the Peony. Suffice to say, I love it. I love the fabric. The fabric was from Guthrie & Garney. I had a quick look yesterday and they were low on stock on it. So chances are they're not going to have any left. But you can email them and ask them if they're going to get any more in stock and they'll put you on the wait list. Worth waiting for. Beautiful fabric to work with. And I love the colour. So did I make anything else this week? Well, I did. But I'm not sure I should show you. But I will. The reason I'm thinking I shouldn't show you is because I am doing a gift to November on, I think, the 9th of November. And this is one of the gift ideas that I'm going to go through then. But we'll have a look at it now. You won't remember by then, will you? I'll just grab it. Here it is. Tigers. It's another Haralson bag. And I've done it in a teal with a gold tigers on, and I've managed to have one going that way and then one going the other way on the bottom panel by fussy cutting when I did it. And then we've managed to get a full tiger on the back. Really love the Haralson bag. I've talked about it before. I made one for my holidays and used it loads. It has fabulously large zip pocket on the back. You got a little look then. I've done mine of the lining, sorry. I've done mine with a turn lock. It gives you different options. And then the lining in this. How fabulous is that? And then I'll just try and get inside. There's another zip pocket inside. So I've made one of the Haralson bags. I've got about 10 of these cut out because I'm thinking, only thinking, because chances of me sewing 10 of them up, well, we'll see. If I focus on them and do them all at the same time. And I'm thinking of putting them, I did used to have an Etsy shop and I am sort of thinking I might open it again for Christmas presents and put these in. So that's the first one. All done. And then I've made a start on the bag for my next sewing social, which is on the 1st of November. We do a raffle and I try. I actually didn't last time, but I have been on holiday, so I may use that the day before. No chance of me making something. I always try to make a gift and either a gadget or some fabric. So it's going to be fabric this month or the next social. And I've started making a bag to put the fabric in. It's got a busy bee on the front. Now, somebody very kindly, Steph, it was Steph, one of the ladies who comes to the social every month, put these canvas panels on the swaps table. And there were about, I think there's 3 of them. And they were the front panel and the matching back panel. They're meant to be cushions, she said. And it was a little bit thin to just do as a canvas bag, if I'm honest, for me. So I've quilted it, as you can see, with some plain fabric. And then I'm lining it with some honeycomb fabric on the inside, which is in the theme of the bee design on the front. And that's going to be the raffle prize for this month's Sewing Social. And that's it. That's all I've made this week. So what have I made? Peony dress. Do you know what? I lie. I have made something else. Well, tried. I started looking at the Sabrina Slims Love Notions. I call them jeggings. Anyway, leggings, whatever you want to call them. I wear them all the time when I'm walking the dogs, and they are getting, even for dog walking, they are getting pretty past their best. So I've made 2 pairs. I made a pair in a thick jersey fabric to start off with that I'd got from Joe Roll Rags, and then I made a second pair in some black Ponte fabric that I got from Gemini Stitchers. And I am not popping an image of those up. How weird do different fabrics work out? Just looking, little robins just landed on the lawn outside. When I see a robin, I always think it's my mum watching me. Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? Or was it just my mum who used to tell me that when you saw a robin, it was somebody who'd passed on, who was coming back to check everything was okay? So every time I see a robin, I think, oh, Mum, you're checking on me. I'm fine, honey. So I got the Ponte. I made them because I was super happy with the fit of the cotton jersey. And they fit, they're fine. They're a little bit baggier. But I'm going to give them another wash and hope that they shrink. And then if they don't, then I'll take them in a bit at the sides. But my biggest problem, unusually for me, is around my tummy area. There's too much fabric. Just too much fabric here. So I'm thinking if I make them in Ponte again, which I probably will do, I will definitely go down a size. And I haven't done shorten the crotch. So I'm hoping that going down a size and shortening the crotch is going to sort out the fabric that's here. But if anybody else knows of what I need to do with that pattern to make it work, because I'm seriously desperate for dog walking trousers that are comfortable, and I'm borderline going and buying them, but I'm not. I'm really trying. I bought very, very little shop off the peg clothes for probably 18 months now. So I am conscious I can make them myself. I just need to tweak the pattern. So if it sounds like what I want to do is going to work, let me know. Or if you know what I need to do to that pattern to make it work, comment. I need your help, girls and guys. Never happened to me before. Very strange. And I'm just hoping that it's because I've not shortened the crotch. So what have I got planned next week? Well, on Sunday, it's exciting and nervous day for me because I'm going to be doing a webinar with Sequin Girly, Sam. We're doing a virtual sewing social. Not sure how it's going to work. Sam is the gadget guru who is going to sort it all out. I think all the tickets are sold, but if we're comfortable with it, we're going to carry on doing them once a month. As if I've not got enough to do already. We'll see how we get on with them and how it goes on Sunday. I think it's from, you see, I need to know this, don't I? But from the top of my head, it starts at 3 and finishes about 8 or 9 at night. And it's going to replicate a live sewing social, in-person sewing social, but virtually. So we're all going to sew together. We're going to have a swaps table, virtual swaps table, where we're going to set a Facebook group up so that people can put their fabric swaps into that group and leave the swaps table live for about a week, I think, afterwards, so that people can talk to each other and sort out postage, etc. And Sam has bought some fabric to use for the raffle prize. It's going to be great. And I can't wait. Once I've got my head around how it all works, I'll be fine. But right now, I'm thinking, I'm glad Sam knows what she's doing because I certainly don't. So that's on Sunday. So that is next Sunday, the end of the week. But what am I going to be doing between now and then? Well, I've got to go over and see Sharon. We're going to be setting the tickets up and putting them live on Eventbrite for the Frock Tales event on the 10th of February. Just pop an image of it up there so that you can remember what it is. There is a Facebook group and an Instagram group. I'll pop the details below. And we're going to be posting in there once a week with updates up to the event. So as I said, on Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm popping over to see Sharon and we're getting the tickets set up and we're going to record a vlog of me and her and introduce ourselves as the organisers. So not much sewing's going to get done tomorrow, is it? Then I think that's it the rest of the week. I've just got the dogs to be groomed on Friday and my nails to be done on Thursday. But I can do sewing in between and nothing on Wednesday. Yes, that's going to be a serious sewing day. So what do I want to make this week? Because I've got a lot of gifts to make at the moment, I'm trying to limit myself to one garment make a week. Make my own garment and then spend the rest of the time making up gifts for other people so that I don't end up in December panicking. So this week, I want to make Pinafore dress. Not had one for donkey's years. And I love this pattern from Jennifer Lauran. I love the shape of the pockets. I love the fact that it's a slight A-line, not straight down, so that it's not going to accentuate my huge thighs and hips as much. And I'll just grab the fabric that I want to make it in, shall I? Here it is. It needs ironing, I apologise. It's been washed and it's like an old gold, that's the colour I'll call it, cord. And I want to make the Jennifer Lauran Pinafore in this. It's really soft. I got it from Ammo Threads. I think I paid about £7 a metre, which is quite expensive from there, but not for cord and not for quality cord like this. Unfortunately, they don't have any of this colour left, but they do have some other cord fabric on there if you want to go and have a look. So I'm going to make the Jennifer Lauran Pinafore dress. I'll put the name below because I can't remember it. In this gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. And then the other thing that I want to make a start on, if it arrives, is the By Annie. And it's a open wide bag, I think. I'll check the name and put it below. I've ordered the pattern. I've ordered some Tula Pink fabric. And I'll pop an image of the fabric, the main fabric that I want to use in it. I have got some other Tula Pink fabrics that I can mix with it. And I want to make one of these as the Christmas gift for one of my family members. So that's two things that are on my list this week. And then the third thing that before I even start them, I have got to make, and I'm making a start on it today, is Emma from MJ Nails, who does my nails. I've promised her for weeks and weeks and weeks now, it might be months, a new dog bed for Teddy, her dog. And she wants one of the donut dog beds. So if you're watching, Emma, I've got it cut out and hopefully I will bring it with me for my nail appointment this week. Fingers crossed. So I've got a busy sewing week really, haven't I? So priority is the dog bed, then my Pinafore, because I've got to make something for me. And then if I've still got time, I can start on the By Annie bag that I want to make as well. So I'm going to love you and leave you now because I feel like I've been on here for ages and ages. So I will see you. When will I see you now? I'm trying to think. Oh, I'll see you on Wednesday because I am doing the So Long Sleeve Challenge vlog tour and it is my turn on Wednesday. So keep your eye out for that, and I'm going to give you some inspo and ideas on what long sleeve garments you can make. There will only be, it'll be on the 24th of October, so that gives you a week. But, you know, that's still loads of time, isn't it? That's what I'm telling myself anyway, because I've only made one garment and I'm wearing it. And I wanted to make about at least 3. Pinafore's a bad idea this week then, isn't it? Because it's not got sleeves. But it's what I want to make. And I've made something for the long sleeve challenge anyway. But I will be giving you some ideas and inspo from garments that I made last winter. And I'll be showing you them. So pop back over to my channel on Wednesday. As I said at the beginning, if you liked listening to me waffle on, then give me a like. Comment and give me advice on my Sabrina Slims pants. And subscribe to the channel. It's free. And if you hit the bell as well, you'll get notified when all my lovely vlogs come out. So what's not to like? Take care. Have a lovely sewing week. And I will see you on Wednesday for my long sleeve challenge vlog. Bye for now.